anchor to keep us in this present moment, anchored in the present moment. So you can use your breathing because it's always with you. I say it's the best. So the way you anchor into your breathing is to listen for the sound of your breath, almost kind of like an ocean wave. And if you are into breath work, or maybe you've been practicing yoga for a while, you can do the Ujjayi breath, which is where you constrict the back of your throat slightly. So if you think about fogging up a window when it's cold outside, and the kind of that you do it with your mouth closed. So try it with your mouth open. And then close your mouth, try it with your mouth closed. So you're inhaling through the nose and you are exhaling through the nose, but you're feeling it. You're feeling that vibration, that soothing in your throat. Some people call it the Darth Vader breath. So you can use that breath to anchor you in the present moment throughout the practice. Whenever your mind kind of wanders, you're thinking about your to-do list or what you've got to do this weekend, you just come back to the sound of the breath, the quality of the breath, the temperature and the felt sensation of the breath. So let's just practice that. If you don't like it, just skip it, okay? Inhaling through the nose, exhaling, feeling that sensation in the back of the throat. Let's do one more. Maybe closing down your eyes if you feel safe and comfortable, and if not, just keep them open. Maybe you can focus your drishti, your eye gaze, on one unmoving point to help your mind settle. So maybe using the breath as an anchor is going to be a great tool for you today. Maybe you want to do something more like a felt sensation, such as grounding. So grounding is feeling the parts of your body that are touching the earth. So I can feel my shins, the tops of my feet, maybe even my hands if I take my fingertips down. If you are sitting cross-legged, you can feel the tush. If you're lying down, you can feel your back or your belly or your side. So just notice. You can even bring your hands to your thighs. So you're grounding your hands. You're grounding your energy onto the thighs. So you can even work with the breath and the grounding here. Just noticing where your body is touching the earth, where the earth is supporting you. And then a final anchor I will introduce today is sound. So we kind of worked with that with our breath a little bit, listening to the sound of your breathing, which you can stick with. I also can hear birds. I hear some insects. Maybe you have a fan on, a heater, an air conditioner. Possibly you can hear neighbors, street noise, sounds inside of your house, your children, your partner. So you're just going to notice the sounds in your environment. So to use that as an anchor, allow your mind to wander and then come back to the sounds. I hear a bird. That's what's happening in the present moment. The thoughts that are going on in my mind are typically things that have happened in the past or that are going to happen in the future. So that keeps us out of the present moment. These anchors bring us back. So throughout today's practice, I'm just going to continue reminding you about those anchors, bringing you back. And as you do it more and more often, you'll just start to do it automatically. All right, sweet friends, let's just sit here for a few more breaths. Maybe moving your body if you're ready for some movement. Just noticing if you want to open or close your eyes, whichever you choose is perfect. So we will start here in seated, just taking a couple of gentle twists. So left hand comes behind you, right hand on the outside of the left thigh, and just twisting your chest over towards the left. Maybe looking over your left shoulder if that feels okay for the neck, and if not, just keep your face in alignment with your chest. Beautiful. Coming back to the grounding sensation, feeling the earth hold you. On your next exhale, we're just going to very gently switch sides, twisting over to the right, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine, trying to relax the upper back. That can be quite difficult for a lot of us. A very common trauma response is to armor up, which is kind of like if you think about having a piece of armor on your back so nobody can come at you from behind, especially if you have experienced traumas where people have come at you from behind or do come at you from behind to hurt you. That's a very real response. That is your body protecting you. So instead of giving yourself a hard time, see if you can take some deeper breaths, and as you do, relax into the upper back. On your next exhale, come back to center, and maybe it would feel good to roll your shoulders up, back, and down to help the muscles of the upper back relax. And just looking around your space, are you safe right now?